Okay. So Sean, were you here for the first rendition of this, part one?
I was not. I didn't even realize there was a part 1 and 2. So
No worries. You're not gonna, it's okay. You'll still be able to follow and everything because I have a little bit of a recap from just some of the stuff. So you're good. You're good. So welcome to our room today. Dee and I are here. What AI tools are agents using in today's market? Part two. I mean, this is kind of an ongoing series because even when I was doing the research for this slide deck, I mean, things have changed even in the last 2 months, right? I mean, this industry just keeps changing, AI in general. And then it's a growing, burgeoning segment of AI is working with realtors. So just expect to keep seeing changes. And it's probably going to get easier and easier to use these products and integrate them all. So that was something that came up when I was researching how to integrate all of this into our business and make it kind of seamless. So the importance of AI, this is a quote that actually ChatGPT created for me based on a compilation of thoughts available around the web. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the real estate industry, enhancing everything from property valuation to customer service. Imperative for real estate agents to adapt quickly to AI tools to stay competitive, provide better service, and streamline their operations. Embracing AI is not just about keeping up with technology, but about leveraging it to create more value for clients and drive business growth. That kind of sounded like ChatGPT, didn't it? So we're going to do a brief history of AI, and Sean, you can ask questions if you want, but so AI is not a new thing. It actually began in the 50s. It was created, officially founded at Dartmouth, at the Dartmouth Conference in 1956. Alan Turing introduced the concept of machines thinking. That's known as the Turing test. In the 60s and 70s, then, there was early development. So in 1961, the first industrial robot called Unimate was introduced. In 66, ELIZA, and it's a natural, ELIZA is a natural language processing program, and it was created in 66. And it's just interesting to me to note that AI bots have had a history of being named after humans, right? Like our Mel, like they're all named after her. It's kind of interesting. The 80s, expert systems came out, and now that was the rise of expert systems. And those are programs designed to mimic human expertise in specific domains. In 1987, though, it was the second AI winter, is what it was called, which reduced funding and interest in expert systems due to unmet expectations. Just to kind of summarize that, the first AI winter was years earlier in the 70s. So in the 1990s, we had a revival. And in 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated a chess champion. So that was like a big highlight and a marker, a milestone. Also in the 90s, machine learning came out, which increased focus on data-driven approaches. From the 2000s to present, then, we would call modern AI timeframe. So 2011, IBM Watson wins Jeopardy! In 2012, we had the deep learning breakthroughs. AlexNet wins ImageNet competition. 2016, Google's AlphaGo defeats Go champion Lee Sedol. And in the 20s, advancement now in generative models. So that's the GPT-4o, OpenAI's versions, and widespread AI applications. So that's where we're seeing. And now, just a couple years into this, it's everywhere. It's infiltrating every single industry. Everyone's on the bandwagon. So what is generative AI? So AI that can create new content such as text, images, audio, and more. That's the definition. The applications: content generation, art, music, and natural language generation. Examples here: ChatGPT 4o, Dolly, and other AI models that generate human-like text and images. The uses, scheduling, excuse me, hold on one second. Okay, uses, scheduling meetings with your clients, conversing with prospects like it's your actual, like it's a person, to turn them into hot leads. So these are the uses that we're seeing right now. Large language models, so this goes further. So these are AI models that are trained on vast amounts of data to understand and generate human language. The key features: natural language understanding, text generation, context-aware responses. Again, the example is GPT-4o, Gemini Advanced, and other models used for tasks like translation, summarization, and conversation. What's really neat about this is that, it kind of opens the world, because the translation apps that we're seeing right now are so cool, and they really, really help. Uses, Radius is Mel. It was created using large language model. So why do we use it, right? For real estate tasks, this is like obvious. It's efficient. It's definitely, it frees up your time for high value activities that can help you make the most money. So the remedial tasks, the repetitive tasks, these are things that you want to push to AI and keep pushing to AI. It enhances your marketing, so you can create eye-catching visuals and compelling property descriptions in a flash. It's so fast. Better lead generation, so qualifying leads, and you can nurture them 24/7, because an AI assistant doesn't need to sleep. So it's great, right? Data-driven decisions, you can gain insights into market trends and property values beyond just pulling data yourself. You can actually analyze that data. So our radius is Mel, and I'm happy to have Dee talk about this. Would you like to talk about it, or do you want me to, Dee?
Go ahead.
Okay. So with Mel, I mean, this was a labor of love for our team. I shouldn't say our department. I kept wanting to say that. For our team, and Dee was an integral part of this. But basically, these are the just high level things, so you can stay informed and reduce your risk with instant local compliance guidance. You can instantly receive clear summaries and extract key points from contracts or other documents. You can elevate your search process with the it integrates with the MLS for instant up-to-date listing for your client. And also you can get like a CMA, like right here, this is an example. This pulls data from the MLSs, all of the ones that we have a membership with, and you can easily pull out a CMA, just if you want to get a quick ballpark. Mel integrates with your calendar, so you can manage appointments and maximize your time. You can also draft marketing materials. You can draft flyers, social media posts, and more very quickly to elevate your brand and generate leads.
Another thing that Mel does is it tracks your performance. So it keeps tabs on, how many deals you're doing, how much income you've made, all that kind of stuff, because it's tailored to you. So every time you're in your app, it recognizes who you are. And so it knows, kind of based on your year, your month, your quarter, what performance you're doing. Sorry for that, Kathy.
No, that's great. Thank you. That's really great.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Sean.
Quick question. So the mail, that's through the Office app, through the Radius Office app? Okay.
Yes. Have you used it?
No.
Oh, I encourage you to use it. Just throw in some questions and see what happens.
Okay. How do you, so obviously I missed the first part. So how does it integrate with our MLS system?
We've trained Mel for all of the systems that we use. Again, if Mel is your assistant, we want to make sure that it has everything related to real estate. So we've trained it to integrate and research through MLSs and such, so that it has the latest and up to date. And this is something we do daily. We're constantly training Mel and giving Mel different links to information and things like that. So we are constantly making sure that Mel has a very deep database.
Okay. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, you're
Sure.
welcome. Okay. AI powered content generation. Okay, so listing flow. This is an AI powered platform designed to streamline the creation of real estate listings. Excuse me. This tool offers several key features, and here are some. Okay, so it does automated listing creation. So you can have it generates fully optimized professional listings just with a single click. That's what it says. This feature is particularly useful for agents and brokers who manage multiple properties and need to create listings quickly. Advanced AI technology, it uses OpenAI's system, and it uses Luther AI's GPT Neo. I actually haven't heard of that before, to produce high quality, engaging content for property listings.
Our TXM suite will be doing this probably fourth quarter as well. So one thing that we have, Sean, is our internal systems. We have, and you may have heard of it, I'm sure you've received an email about it, is our TXM suite, which is our internal transaction management. So this first iteration, you're able to complete, you're able to do from a property search all the way to a close of a listing right inside the app, including having conversations with your client. And then in its next incarnate, its next iteration will be also that, to where you're able to create a listing inside of the app. Just part of the goal, and Kathy brought up a really brilliant point, is how AI is designed to assist you in your day-to-day being, right? You use Siri, you use Alexa, you use Google, all those things. And our Mel is dedicated specifically to the real estate space, even though it has knowledge beyond that. But each and every tool that we create is designed to make your life easier, to create a more effective flow so that you can be out and do the things that you do, which is meeting people. And so our listing products, similar to what Kathy's describing around listing flow, will do exactly those things. And again, these are all things you'll be able to perform right inside the app. So you won't have to go to 2 or 3 or 4 different things. What Kathy's illustrating for you right now is just the tools to show how much immersion there is in the real estate industry.
Exactly. That's exactly right, Dee. That's what I was just about to say. This is not me. This presentation is not about me saying, go and use all these tools. This is to give us an idea of how these AI is being integrated into our real estate industry. And yes, we have a lot of these tools. And Listing Flow AI, that costs $50 a month. So, I mean, you're saving with all these different things, you're saving using our tools. So the Right Homes, this one is an AI powered platform as well, which provides tools to generate high quality content quickly. So they have automated content creation like property listings, client communications, social media, and website content. They do analytics and different strategy tools. They build that in. So you have strategies to improve listings, emails, and newsletters. And all of these are multilingual support. It's just so cool how it brings the translation tools just to another level, and so quick and so easy. And that one is $8 a month. And then Canva AI. So they have something called Magic Design, if you've seen that already, but it's pretty darn cool. The free Canva has some AI capability, but you really need Canva Pro to get all of these tools. And we offer, of course, Canva Pro with Radius. So magic resize, like those are just fast. It's a fast resizing tool. They have a background remover in your images. They have text to image, design suggestions. That's like the magic design piece. Auto layout adjustment. They give you content suggestions, photo enhancements, different ways to pair fonts. Then there's animations that are AI powered, speech to text, and then you have collaborative editing. So it's just a whole lot of stuff you can do with Canva Pro. Virtual staging. Okay, this is kind of neat. I know we've all seen virtual staging for many years, at least I have, but the AI piece is pretty cool. So this one just transforms the empty rooms into furnished spaces with realistic virtual staging, and it's just instantaneous, and it's so cool. And you can just kind of pop around to different styles, and just the breadth of you know different style options is really amazing. It's just really darn cool. So you can have furniture placed in there. You can do photorealism, so high quality renderings. You can adjust the lighting and the shadows, and it's all very quick. Obviously, this one is $15 for 25 virtual staging images. This virtual house flip, that's what these images are in the slide deck. This was just, I mean, it's just so cool, because I was actually looking for this a couple months ago, and all of a sudden it's like, well, it's available. It does integrate with Zillow and Redfin. So people who are buyers, investors who are looking through these listings, they can just instantly do it if you have a membership with this. So it easily redesigns the exterior and interior just by swiping left and right. So this isn't one of the examples of sliding left and right. It's like makes you feel like you're an HGTV, master. That's $29 a month for the basic plan. But that is pretty cool. So this one, I'm looking forward to more of these. And in the last one we did, the part one of this, we had more of the communication and workflow automation AI tools listed, a bunch of them. So I didn't want to repeat the ones that I did, but a lot of the workflow, like CRMs, are building AI components like HubSpot and other things. But ManyChat was a new one that I found. And so this is a cloud-based AI chatbot platform that can do AI text generation. It's a custom AI chatbot, so you can train your chatbot on custom data, such as websites, PDF text, question answers, this type of thing. Of course, you probably don't need this because we have our Mel, and we are training our Mel to work for all the things you need to do. But this is just something else that's out there. This type of service is going to be just expanding. For small businesses, this is invaluable. They do have a free version, and then Pro is $15 a month. Again, you're not going to need that with our Mel, but I just wanted to show that. Virtual assistants. This is AI virtual assistants, not virtual like they're in another country. So this is an up and coming segment of AI for realtors. I am watching this because it is so cool. So here is one. I found an option, Deal Machine. So it's really an AI dialer. So this gives instant transcriptions, AI assisted scripts, and automated follow-ups. This is the type of thing that's really geared towards large teams, I'd say, or investors who are just doing a ton of cold calls. So that's what this AI dialer does. It's just above and beyond any type of ISA program that we've seen before. Now, there's something else called Lindy AI, and this is still sort of in its infancy, honestly, but So they say, Lindy says, if ChatGPT and Zapier had a baby, it would be Lindy, right? Again, another human name. This is a custom-built AI assistant that can automate any business workflow in any industry, including real estate. And you don't have to have any code required. You don't have to be a coder, and you can build your own AI assistant. Again, this is really great for teams, but even for a high-powered individual agent, see this being really darn cool. Are you familiar, either of you, with any other AI virtual assistants? Because I was looking and looking, and I've seen things that say coming soon type of thing. So I know a lot of people are working on this.
I'm just familiar with Deal Machine. That's the only one I was familiar with.
Okay. Do you use it, or were you just looking into it?
No, I used to use it. I know they made upgrades since I've last year. I used it about few years ago.
Oh man.
So I haven't, so I haven't used it in probably in the last few years. So yeah.
A lot of changes. Yeah, I think that's going to be a big one. Just a solid player in this segment. Okay, so choosing the right AI tools, you definitely want to assess your needs. What are your pain points and goals? I would actually, use AI to figure out what tool I need to use. Consider your budget. So do you want free or paid options? Again, those things kind of change, but I've seen just an average. They're trying to make it kind of cheaper. It's like between $8 and $20 a month for most of these. And sometimes they have a free trial. Always look for free trials so you can just do demos, take advantage of those demos, because you don't want to spend a lot of money or time on something that's not going to work for you, because there's going to be a lot of AI programs coming out. So you want to make sure that whatever you choose is something that you could really use in your daily business. And then just don't be afraid to experiment. AI is constantly evolving, so stay open to new possibilities. So the future of AI in real estate, I mean, it's obvious this is going to be just booming. It's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. We're going to see players enter and exit this industry, this segment of AI, I think left and right. And I think the people who are actually the companies that are going to last are the ones that are going to be on top of the changes and just constant innovation. That's going to keep companies. So if I'm going through and looking up AI companies, and if they don't have a recent website as of the last few months, like any sort of changes, it's like, okay, what are they doing? Like, it has to constantly be updated, and people are noticing that. So, Dee, would you like to have any final words here?
No, I think you've done fantastic on this.
Okay, great. Sean, do you have any questions?
No, Kathy, you've answered pretty much everything. Some of the things I was looking forward to hearing in this class. So
Great, great, great. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't want to put a bunch of things on here that I didn't have more information about, or more more confidence in them, because like I was saying, there's so much on the internet. You really have to sift through and see, okay, who's on the ball. So I really did cherry pick these options, but again, in the next couple of months, like, we should do this class every couple of months just to keep abreast of all the changes. So yeah.
I would agree.
Absolutely. Okay. Hi, Ela. We are done. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. And for people in the future who are watching this, stay tuned for more AI. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.
Bye.